Hey, what's going on, guys? JT here with an unboxing and first look at the Losi Tenacity DB or Desert Buggy. I got this because you guys know a while back I did have the SC10 or SCTBE. It was basically the SCTE short course truck with this body type on it, but I no longer have that truck or have that buggy, and I do kind of miss. I like the look of it and stuff, and how easy it was to kind of work on. It was built on a good platform as well. Now this one's not built on that same platform. It may have the same transmissions, front and rear differential transmission set as the SCTE and of course the SCBE, but it is built on that Tenacity platform or chassis where it's got the battery underneath it and etc. But anyway, I decided to go ahead and get this to do a review, show you guys. I didn't see like any videos at all on this car at all, so I went ahead and purchased it. Got it from, of course, Horizon Hobbies, and yeah, I got the red one. And as you guys know, smell-o-vision. Gotta love the smell of a new car. So right off the bat, they give you a couple of things for tools. Plastic 4-way tool for your tires and wheels. I believe these are, if I can recall, for like the telemetry, or if you're gonna, they got several things you can hook up to your radio to check temperatures and miles per hour and stuff. And then they give you an optional pinion gear. But what's funny is that the optional pinion gear is if you run 3S. It comes with a 14 in it. And the optional is a 12 turn, so if you run 3S, your temperatures won't go as high because these do get hot when you run them on 3S. You would think they would get that adjusted somewhat, but anyway, in here is going to be my radio, and let me get this car out of here real quick. Alright, with the foreplay gone, we got all that out the box. So one thing I do like about Horizon and what they're doing, and even Losi, I guess, they're including double A's with their kits, which is good. I mean, there's no charge or anything with this because this does not come with the battery. So you'll have to supply your own battery and stuff with it. I'm pretty sure this has got those EC3 connectors on the speaking shovel. We'll find out in just a minute. I'm pretty sure it does. But anyway, you get your batteries with it. You get this DX2E radio, and this radio has the same functionality as you guys saw on my 3XLE, where it's got this low, medium, and high button at the very top. So it is turned in the high position here, which is good. So that means I can just run this on 3S. So I'll probably do a 2S run and then a 3S run. And then I'll show you guys how they perform with the low, medium, and high with each one of the LiPos as well. You probably don't want to run a nickel metal in here, but we'll see. So anyway, looking at this thing off the bat, it does look good. It does really remind me of the SCBE that I had. It is big like that one is, and I love the way this body is constructed. I've always liked the, I think it was the Exoterra that they had released several years ago. I think that was the first one to kind of try to tackle this kind of, I guess, layout and buggy style of it. But it did have a couple of flaws to it, kind of putting the battery in and out and stuff. And then, of course, Losi came out with theirs. There's probably a couple other companies that have theirs as well, but Losi seems to be the one that's sticking with a platform like this and continuing forward with it. So looking at this does have working LED lights, which you guys see here. So I will be doing, get that to zoom in a little bit, I will be doing some night runs as well, so you guys can see how bright those lights are. I know you can see it in some of the promotional videos, but sometimes promotional videos make things look a little bit better. Whereas first-person views like us can show you guys what they actually look like. So now it does have a wire that's coming up through here and going up in here to connect to those lights. So I have to think about this, try to secure this a little bit better, maybe putting some shoe glue or something on here. Because I think if you start flipping this and stuff, this wire may get caught up and get torn. But we'll see. They do have some zip ties on it. They got one there. So I may put another zip tie there to keep that more secure, maybe a zip tie there, and maybe one down up in there. But anyway, one cool thing about this before I get on the tire suspension is that you remove 2 body pins from here and you lift this up and you actually get to the chassis. Now it does have the EC3 connectors on there, which I don't have any batteries that have these. So we're in the connector war again. Trying to figure out which connector you're going to use for the week. So I don't even have an adapter for that, but anyway, whatever. So this does, like I said, have the bottom loading battery tray, which I think they should have just left that alone. They should have just made that a solid chassis where you don't have to take that in and out. and just make this flip. I mean, people don't mind taking body pins and stuff, and I'm pretty sure it costs more to mold a chassis where you have to take the battery in and out below it. I get the concept what they were trying to do, of not having to take out body pins and all that, but for this, it's 2 body clips, and it flips right up. And it'd be easier to just take those 2 out and flip this up instead of having to go to the bottom of the chassis. And if dirt and grime start getting up in there, it will sometimes make that difficult to open that up. And you got to carry some coins or use your keys or something to open that up. So I may look at this and look at trying to maybe cut away up here, put some I don't know, some Velcro straps or something through here to secure my battery. But I'll look at that at a little bit later time with this. So as far as the car is set up, we know this is set up pretty good out the box. Suspension setup is going to be good. Of course, it's going to dampen a little bit more with the battery in there because it'll be a little bit heavier. It does come with plastic body shocks, and they are not threaded. They use these spacers in here. It'd have been nice to see some threaded body shocks on here, especially for the price that you're paying. These are going at $3.99. And there's no adjustability here. As you can see, that's just straight plastic. So that can be adjusted. You can buy those, but that's just costing you more money. So with the tire compound, doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel too bad. It feels more like an all-purpose tire, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be too hard or too soft. So we'll have to see. But these are the same as any short course truck wheels and tires. You guys can see that, how those are constructed there for it. It'd be interesting to see if these components could fit on a Losi SCTE, or SCBE. I'm pretty sure they could somewhat, looking at how this part is just attached to the rear shock tower, and then of course it's got screws and stuff in there for that. So that'd be interesting to know, because there are still some SCTEs out there for sale pretty cheap, and you could probably buy this frame and stuff, or this body and stuff for it, and put that on there. But anyway, other than that, there's not too much else new with this. It comes with the fuse dynamite system. It's 100, and go ahead and focus in on there. There we go. 130 amp speed controller, and this is a 3800 4-pole 550 size motor. But this motor is notorious for overheating. I've read on forums sometimes it's from some adjustment settings, either in ESC or sometimes even the radio. So we'll play with that and kind of see how it is. But I am going to go ahead and put a heat sink on this motor, because I am going to run it on 2S, and I'm going to run it right after that on 3S. So that's just, like I said, guys, going to be a look at this. I want to get it running. I love the way it looks. I really do. And I'm glad that somebody is still producing vehicles with this look. And it's not something that's kind of overseas and stuff like that. So, if something breaks, you can find parts for it and get part support and stuff like that. And it's based on a pretty solid platform. I mean, as far as the transmissions and stuff go, which I'm going to kind of look at those and make sure like the grub screws and stuff are in there. But other than that, I mean, this thing, it looks good. So can't wait to get this out and running. So you guys, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, put your comments below, and I'll probably run this against the Truggy version and stuff as well, so you guys can kind of see the differences in those two. They should be performed basically about the same. It's just they're a newer one that they just released, but we'll see when we get these all out. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.